Coming close, the lights are low, the world is quiet now. And tonight, we step into something sacred, a moment that doesn't just live in memory. It moves there, it breathes. Close your eyes, let the noise of today fade. Let the hum of the present soften as we travel back to a time, to a court, to a name, Michael, Jordan, but not the Michael you remember, not yet. First, let's go further back, to the beginning, Wilmington, North Carolina. A boy, a hoop nailed to a wooden backboard, bolted to a tree. The summer sun is heavy, the ball worn smooth. The net, a tangle of string. He plays for hours, even after the sun sets, even after others go inside. Thump, thump, swish, thump, thump, miss, again and again, and then swish. He was cut from his high school varsity team as a sophomore, but he came back, taller, sharper, hungry. That hunger never left him. He earned a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, Dean Smith's Tar Heels. Disciplined, controlled, precise. NCAA championship game. Freshman Jordan. 16 seconds left. He takes the shot. It drops. That was the first time the world glimpsed something. Something more than talent, more than skill. A spark. A sense that time would bend for this man. Then, Chicago, drafted 3rd overall, behind Olajuwon, behind Bowie. But none of that mattered, because from the moment he stepped on the floor, the game changed. 1985. Rookie of the Year. Air Jordan was born, the shoes, the flair, the hang time. 1986. 63 points in a playoff game against the Celtics. Larry Bird called him God disguised as Michael Jordan. The titles didn't come right away, but the fire never dimmed. 1989. The shot over Craig Alo. Cleveland collapses. Jordan leaps. Time stands still. And then the championships. 3 in a row. The Bulls were a dynasty. Jordan was unstoppable. Finals MVP each year. Scoring titles every season. A defensive player. An all-star. A leader. A symbol. And then he stopped. October 6th, 1993. He announced his retirement. His father had been murdered just months before. His spirit was heavy, his heart worn. So he walked away. At his peak, at age 30, and he played baseball. For the Birmingham Barons, the Chicago White Sox farm team. Double-A ball, no shortcuts, no special treatment, just grind, just sweat, just silence. The world watched, confused, respectful, hopeful, but something stirred in him. The sound of bouncing basketball echoed in the distance. He started practicing again, quietly, privately, a scrimmage here, a training session there. And then, March 18th, 1995. 2 words. I'm back. No press conference, no entourage, just a fax. And the world exploded. Now, let's slow it down. March 19th, Chicago Bulls versus Indiana Pacers. Market Square Arena. He wore number 45, not 23, because 23 was sacred, left behind. He hadn't played in 17 months. And yet, the arena buzzed. Every camera pointed his way. Every eye locked in. Michael Jordan, back. He entered the court. No music, just breathe. Just footsteps. The sneakers squeaked like they remembered. The ball felt right in his palm. The jersey, strange, but real. The game began. His first shot. A miss. Second. A miss. But then it started. A steal, a pass, a rhythm. He moved like a man pulling memory out of muscle, like someone chasing a ghost of himself and catching it. He scored 19 points. Nothing spectacular. Not by his standards, but it wasn't about numbers. It was the presence. The icon was here again. The rust was real. The body had changed. But the mind, still sharp. The killer instinct, still coiled beneath the surface. And just days later, he would score 55 against the Knicks. Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, a masterpiece. But it all began here, in Indiana. The return. He didn't win a title that season, not yet, but the fuse was lit. The next year, 1996, he led the Bulls to a 72-10 season, a 4th championship, a 4th Finals MVP. He would go on to win 6, to redefine greatness. But this moment, March 1995, was when the myth became a man, and the man became something more. He walked away once and came back greater. How many people can say that? How many of us step away and still hear destiny whispering, "Come back"? So now, as you lie still, eyes closed, letting your breath soften, let this story linger. The story of a boy with a backyard hoop who soared, fell silent, and returned, not for applause, not for money, but because something inside needed the game again. Michael Jordan, number 45. March 19th, 1995. The night the silence ended, the night the rhythm returned, and as the buzzer faded into quiet, the world remembered what greatness felt like. A soft wind through rafters, a breath before the storm. The comeback was only the beginning, and somewhere, someone else is waiting for their return. Who will it be, and when? And what story will they write?